Hello guys, welcome to today's class. Today we are learning shape doodling. So let's start learning about shapes. So here we are firstly focusing on open-ended shapes. Open-ended shapes don't start and end at same point, where starting and ending point of close-ended shapes are same, just like cloud shape or square shape. Next, moving to 2D shapes, flat two-dimensional shapes like rectangle, triangle, circles are included in 2D shape. Here, while we are talking about 3D shapes, it's kind of solid shape, has length, width and height like cube and cylinder. This way you can create more shapes and there is no restriction. It can be 2D, 3D, open-ended or close-ended shapes. Now, one quick question for you. Tell me, in this picture, how many open-ended shapes are there? Now let's move to creating different expressions. While we're talking about expressions, we can create it using two dots and small curve. And let's play with this pair. Create more expressions. It can be big round eye, triangular shape eye, wide open eye, shocking expression, sad or angry expression. This way, you can try creating more different expressions. Try creating more expressions by your own self and show your creativity. After you are ready with different expressions, now we can fit those expressions into shape. You can try different shapes which we already learned. Now let's move to next step, overlapping shapes to each other. So here, let's start with square curve. Placing circle on back side to it, adding one cylinder. One cylinder we can place on top of it. This way you can place different shapes in different format. It can either connecting to each other or placing it on one another. So this way you can create your own composition. When you are ready with overlapping shapes, you can fill white space with different fillers and patterns, which we covered in last class. According to your choice, you can choose different patterns here. Now moving to next step, adding expressions in each shape. Now we need to add thick border lines. For that, you can either use sketch pen or brush pen. This way, it will enhance look of our artwork. And here, you are ready to rock. Now let's try creating bookmark using shape doodling. Firstly, you need to take one paper, cut it and create rectangular strips something like this. And let's start adding overlapping shapes according to space we are having. Now let's add different expressions. Here you can also add small hand or leg portion, some kind of hairband or cap maybe. And let's simply play with shapes. There is no restriction while we're talking about doodling, so give yourself freedom to try things. While you are adding expressions, try to add different modes for interesting look. So now adding borderline, and here we need to focus on filling space with patterns. Firstly, I am choosing hatching. In between hatching lines, I decided to cover few lines with shade and adding more hatching lines for decent look. And for rest of the portion, I decided to cover it with circle pattern. So here we are ready with our bookmark. Similar way, you can create more. So show your creativity. Till the time we meet in next class.